Set to go. Lochinvar Sonic goes up. Green light. Bunny rolling. First to pick 6 today. Set and ready. Racing. Crackles appeal fair, bit of early speed. The inside here to Just Jordana, and out wider there we go to Lochinvar Sonic, and wider still there on the track there is Thrilling Blitz. Back at about fourth posse down on the rail. Mrs. Punting, it's outside there. Lochinvar Sonic, Crackles appeal. They followed a gap in the field. Thrilling Charlie, Graduation. Off down the back they go. A little Just Jordana doing it nicely. Run started to come here now from Thrilling Blitz. Gap in the field there now to Mrs. Punting, Lochinvar Sonic, but Just Jordana lines him up. Thrilling Blitz out wide. Just Jordana will get home here now from Mrs. Punting. Then we go to Thrilling Blitz, followed back there now by Lochinvar Sonic. That's followed Thrilling Charlie, and the tail is there, Graduation, Crackles appeal. Found the lead from the boxes, and that's what she has to do. Just Jordana, and has done the job from the 2 box today. Jumped and crossed them and has been too strong here. Mrs. Punting will get home late the 3, and then out wide of the 7, 2, 3, 7. Yeah, that might be a little bit closer than we thought, and then it's the 4 to make up the first 4 in the first leg of the pick 6 today. So picked the jump and nicely did Just Jordana today, and found the lead going into the first bend. Out wider there was Thrilling Blitz, couldn't get to the lead, and second favourite Fancy Tip, third favourite is Threat. So just about boxed and set here. Bunny rolling for the plasterboard. Set and ready. Racing. Threat gets out quite nicely down on the inside, showing a bit of speed. With that out wider there we go to there is Fancy Tip round the outside of runners to Johnny Ritzer, getting a lovely run through. Tricky Gale, gap in the field there to Big Time Jet Karmnushka. That's followed a length by Multicam, Loudon, Chevy Volt. Off down the back they go, and Threat the one they've got to catch. Out of the pack comes Johnny Ritzer up to second. Long way at the inside of that there we go to Fancy Tip and Tricky Gale. Back then out to Big Time Jet on the corner though, and Threat in no danger. Threat in and in nicely. Then we go to Johnny Ritzer, followed home there by Tricky Gale. The inside is Fancy Tip. Further back there we would have had Big Time Jet. That's been followed back in transit here by Multicam, Lad Karmnushka, Chevy Volt. Too good. Threat bounced out and has led them all the way. Went like a scolded cat early and got the lead. And raced away to do the job and do it nicely. 8 Johnny Ritzer, really no answer there. Gee, it spread him out, didn't it? And then we go to the 7 and the 3. 187 and the 3 there. And the time was 30 and 44. 5 lengths, 3 3/4 and 1 length. They're a bit of trouble in behind. The 2 wanted off. The 5 and the 6 have come together. F goes up. Fiery Dancer. Ready to go, race 9, the Cattles TAB. Set, ready. Nice little field here. And racing slow, Viva Vein, early speed going the way of the inside here. Real Vein, and out wide of the track, Fiery Dancer goes to lead from Real Vein. Up there too is Calamity Free, Winning Knocker. That's followed further back in transit here by Corborn Henry. Viva Vein is all sorts of trouble. Calamity Free gets knocked out of the race here along with Corborn Henry, but up they come. Fiery Dancer away. Fiery Dancer, Winning Knocker, Real Vein. Then we go back there now to Explosivosity. That's been followed further back here by Holland Badger. Calamity Free, Viva Vein, and a long way from them was Corborn Henry. He got into a mix-up off the top. It's got a bit of leg, hasn't it, when this lets down from the lid. Fiery Dancer. Good pack of them going off the boxes, but it has come out in front going into the first bend. The 8 will beat the 7. And then we go back to the 2 and the, what's the next one across? If we roll them through, 8, 7, 2 and the 5 there. So a good performance here. Just watch them go. Bit of 4, 2 wanted out, the 6 wanted across, the 4 just kept wanting to run out, but the 8's crossed them here, now gets the lead. A bit of trouble in behind from there on going into that first bend, and the 8 does cross. Kennelmate right in behind, Winning Knocker. 8, 7, 2 and 5. 2 lengths, 3 3/4 lengths, and the time 18 and 54. No splits working here on the machine today. We're ready to go. The Anniversary Cup, today's feature. Bunny rolling through. Set and ready. Renee Ranger draws the paint. Set. And Racing jumps good too. Does Rene Ranger finds the rail on its outside. There we go to Code 9. In behind runners there now is Yannick. Yannick followed round the bend there now by Ninjago Magic Fancy. A length or two back. There we go to Pink Bouquet. It's outside there now is JC Hurd. And last of all, Indy Road. Off down the back they go, and Code 9's found the lead. Yannick starts to step into the race. That's followed round there by Magic Fancy. The outside of Magic Fancy there, Ninjago, Rene Ranger. But up they come, and Code 9 will kick away. Code 9 the prize. Then we go to Yannick, followed across there by Magic Fancy, Rene Ranger and Jago. That's been followed further back here by Pink Bouquet, two at the tail, JC Hurt, Indy Road. Pink Rug, the wider the better for this bloke, and he does it and does it nicely. The 8, the 5 and the 3. As I've gone to the post, once he found the lead, he was just going to keep on running, wasn't he? Code 9 closed off at about $2.40 and $1.50. Code 9 in the end, and has done it well. The fourth one in was the 1.853 and 1.30 and 36, so a good clip for him. He's run 30 and 30 early on. He got to lead round the outside. The inside there was Rene Ranger, but he's been too good. He's raced away to score by 4 3/4 lengths, 2 1/4 lengths, 1 3/4 lengths, and that time 30 and 36. So the feet. Jim's Conquest off the outside. So boxed and set here that Alley Sports Bar, Clendon, set and ready. Racing Lachlan's Devil up with the lid gone. Jim's Conquest last also. Early speed going the way of Coreboard Ignite here. Puts 1 or 2 on them. Down to the inside of runners. There is no more laughter. That's followed down on the paint here by acting up the outside of that runner. We go to Corby. Round the outside of Corby. Utah Bolt. Jim's Conquest. But up they come. Rail opens up. No more laughter but out wide. No more laughter. Coreboard Ignite. Then we go to acting up, followed there by Utah Bolt. Gap in the field there now. The next runner across would have been back there was Corby. Back there Lachlan's Devil towards the tail of the field after that slow beginning. And he's finished towards the tail there. Miss Pyro was back there as well. 1 and the 8 straight up with the lids. And that was the end of them. 2, 5, 4 and 7 they'll go to the post. The 2 getting home here. And that was No More Laughter for Trent Agent. Will beat the 5, Coreboard Ignite. Just gets run down, it just goes off the bends, that's its problem. A half by 2.5 and 18 and 67. But down on the inside, No More Laughter doing the job. The official margins were a half, 2.5, 1 3/4. 2, the 5, the 4 and the 7. From the lid, you can see the 1 and the 8 very, very slow, and that was the end of it for Lachlan's Devil. He's never going to catch up the field. Also, Jim's Conquest slow away, but honours the winner. No More Laughter. Gee, it's some great nick, isn't it, for Trent Agent? Look at its form line: 2-1-1-2-1-1 for Nathan's Champ. To box number 2. Just something taking a bit of time. Run Stacey, run down. Where's Carlos? Crixus off the outside. Favourite. Who's going to close off favourite? Cocky Appeal off the inside. Downgrades draws the 1. Set and ready. Just about there. And Racing, Cocky Appeal away nicely, showing a bit of early speed here as Lochinvar Blaze, but look at the leg. Nathan's Champ goes to lead here now from Cocky Appeal. Down to the inside of runners there is Lochinvar Blaze, followed back there by Crixus, and behind runners there, Boss Lady Sloy. Where's Carlos? Out the back there now, Thrilling Abra, run Stacey, run up they come. They're right across the track. Nathan's Champ and down the outside. Cocky Appeal, Lochinvar Blaze, Nathan's Champ. Then we go back there to Where's Carlos, followed back there by Crixus, followed towards the tail of the field, Thrilling Abra, Boss Lady Sloy. Was back towards the tail of the pack there as well. And a Run Stacey Run, I think, will be the last one home. So good old finish. You'll find that Cocky Appeal will get up and get the prize in the last, the 1. And we have the 1, the 3, the 9, wasn't it? I think of the way they've gone to the post here. And Cocky Appeal just got a bit of a check off the top, then balanced up, went right round the outside, went the long way home. 1, 3, 9 and 8 there, and he gets up and scores by a half there from the 3, Lochinvar Blaze, and the 9, and then we go back to the 8. Official margins were 3/4 by 1 by 3 1/4, 18 and 84 was the winner's time. So from the hop you can see the Red Rug got out fairly, the whole pack got out all right really. The 5 and the 4 got on the early drift. Then he just got off the back of the 9 there, Nathan's Champ. Had to balance up again and go again. Just see him there.